All right, today and on the bench, we're going to show you 3 ways you can use artificial intelligence in your media production to make it easier and better than ever before. All right, so let's put artificial intelligence on the bench and see what's inside. Okay, we've been talking a lot about artificial intelligence, and we showed you the cognitive engines and the platforms and all the different blobs out there for, using artificial intelligence. But honestly, we really need to take it down to how do I use it in my media production on a day-to-day basis. So whether I'm an editor that just needs to find content faster, whether I'm a producer that needs to build a story and understand what's available to me, or I'm a corporation that's got a ton of media and I need to understand what I have. I might have a half a petabyte of videos going back 50 years. How do I know what's in there and what's the fastest way to discover that? Okay, so let's look at the Veritone platform again and get a better understanding of how their cognitive engines can enable us to be better content producers. Okay, so I'm going to jump back into the CMS layer here, and this is where all my content is living. Actually, let's go one further. Let's go into the library first, because within the library, we're going to build the first one, which is facial detection. This is one of the ways that we can get content out of our content faster. So in here, we've got a little showcase of faces. And you can see here, if I dive into one of these, I've got headshots of different team members on my team. And I put all their headshots and their names in here. And this is something, if you're a corporation with a large archive of going back through, history of your organization, if you're a church or a school, and you've got headshots and faces, or who some of these people are, you can come into the CMS system and build a library of faces. And then those library of faces, and you might take multiple, headshots of that person, can then be used to sort through all that content you have to find those people in the library. So let's jump over to the CMS, and we're going to click on the search bar. Now within the search bar, we can do the search by face, and let's just go ahead and type in Matt, and it's going to say, look, we've got Matt Bain as an entity in our database. I'm going to do there, we're going to add, and we're going to go ahead and get a search going. Now right away, some of my media disappeared. I'm now down to about 5 clips. And I want to know what's in that 5 clips. So let's jump into one of those. And we're going to click on the facial detection button. We can see that Matt Bain was seen 3 times in this video. And I can go right to that moment in time where he starts. And there we go. So this is area number 1 is facial detection. I can put in headshots of people and I can go in and find that. So if you've got a large archive or a large library of data and you want to find out who was in that, well, just got to give it some headshots. Okay, so that's number 1. Next, let's talk about transcription. So again, one of the engines that we have here in the Veritone stable is transcription of all spoken content. So now that I know where Matt Bain lives in this video, I might want to understand what he's saying. And as you can see right here, I've got his the entire transcript of his content, all transcribed and ready to go. So I can see what's here. I can kind of browse through what he said, and I can build a story off of this. So I can quickly take this data, or if I'm looking for specific keywords, I might want to search against that. So if we come back up to our transcription here, and we go into the search bar, and let's just search for the word focused. And there it is. We see that in Matt Bain. Now I cheated. I know he said this because I saw it in the transcription a second ago, but we can see right here in our search, we've got the word focused. So again, specific keywords, specific phrases, things that we think somebody might have said, or other topics, we can put those into the search bar and pull that out of the data. Okay, last one of my favorites is text recognition. Oftentimes people don't tell you who they are, or they're never talked about, as this is Matt Bain talking, but we might get Matt Bain's title slide. So I'm going to jump out of there and I'm going to search just really simply for Matt Bain, but I'm going to search for it as text. So I want to search for the word Matt and the word Bain as text. Let's go ahead and do that search. And I can see him here. So we came up in a search result. So we're going to go to the object recognition. And here we see it. JB&A, Matt Bain, Senior Outside Sales Manager. And if I go to that video, there is his text right there on the screen. So we can see Matt Bain as text on the screen. The cognitive engine actually OCRs that, or optical character recognition, pulls that out and puts that into the database. So anywhere we have signs or message boards or text somewhere inside of our image, we're able to extract that data and put it into the database and make it searchable. Okay, so you've got face recognition, you've got text recognition or speech to text, and you've got object character recognition, being that text on screen, as 3 ways to make your video production easier by using an AI platform. All right, that's been On the Bench. This has been Veritone, and we'll see you on the next episode.